All right, everybody, we have some breaking news, as you've probably already heard from several different channels and news sources. The Washington football team have released Dwayne Haskins, their quarterback, the guy that they drafted a couple years ago in the first round. A guy I'm assuming that they thought was going to be, the franchise quarterback, the next big thing in the franchise. They have officially released him per Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero. That was, of course, to Schefter that we just read that. I'll read the statement, and you can read it here, too. Statement from head coach Ron Rivera on the release of quarterback Dwayne Haskins Jr. This afternoon, I met with Dwayne and informed him that we would be releasing him. I told him that I believe it benefits both parties that we go our separate ways. We want to thank Dwayne for his contributions these last 2 seasons and wish him well moving forward. Hilarious thing here, it says over titles. Can't really say hilarious. I find that hilarious. Not that he lost his job, just the meme there. But yeah, it sounds like he's just. I wonder if there's any kind of. Yeah, I'm just trying to see. You know what I mean? There's interesting. Ron Rivera said Taylor Hinkie will start if Alex Smith can't go on Sunday. So it was kind of like this lead up, and then boom. Ian Rappaport dropped that news. The former first-round pick was going to be inactive this week. It was an accumulation of issues that led to the release of Dwayne Haskins. Now he hits waivers. So now he's, anybody can grab him if they want him. One of the shortest tenures of a first-round QB in recent memory. The WFT is hopeful Alex Smith can start this week anyway. So yeah, it seems like it's all over for the Dwayne Haskins era in Washington. I would imagine the strip club situation. Yeah, I would imagine, it's the strip club situation on top. We can go check out Pelissero, see if there's any more interesting news. Yep. Released. That's crazy. What else? The Washington football team can win the NFC East by beating the Eagles. Cut by Washington after being demoted for the second time. Dwayne Haskins, the 15 overall pick in the draft just 20 months ago, will now be on waivers. So yeah, it sounds like that's it. I'm a little surprised, I guess. I figured he wasn't going to be the starter of the team going forward, but I didn't think the outright release of Dwayne Haskins was going to occur, like at least during the season. You would maybe think they might have tried to trade him in the draft or maybe move him in the offseason or something like that, but they outright released him. He's been cut from the team. I'm a little surprised by that, but yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's any more breaking, like big news, if there's anything else going on with Dwayne Haskins. I mean, we can go check out the trending page. He's obviously trending. Taylor Hinkie. Let's see if there's any what people are saying, I guess. I mean, it's obviously related to several off-field issues, including the strip club most recently, which was like a week ago after they lost. He was pictured at a strip club without the mask on. He got fined. The organization was unhappy. Then this week he plays. I think he has like 3 or 4 turnovers. It wasn't a good season. I know he was benched earlier in the season because Rivera said he didn't like some of the things he was seeing from Haskins in terms of his body language, attitude to things. And it just sort of, it eventually just, it culminated in this. Oh, wow. Yeah, because, I mean, he took a sack on a play like this. Open. Yeah, wow. That's crazy. 48.4 PFF grade, ranks last among qualifying quarterbacks this season, so he's played the worst. Yeah, he's out. So I guess that, to me, that's just let's see. Oh, okay, here we go. They took away his captain's chest on the 23rd, so this is just, it's leading up to it. His teammates had voted him captain in camp. Wow. So he went from being voted as like the team's captain just like at the start of the season in training camp to now this being released by with a game left in the season. Now he's on waivers. So I wonder what's next for Dwayne Haskins. I have no idea. Backup. Somebody will probably give him a second chance. A team maybe a little more structured, a little bit more sure of it with the more veteran-laden quarterback team. He might find himself on like a depth chart, maybe on a practice squad, maybe in one of the alternative leagues that are around. There's the AAF with The Rock that's starting in a couple years. That's a real alternative. All kinds of crazy stuff he can do. He could become a coach. Ohio State needs some coaches usually, and he can become best friends with Ryan Leaf. You know, they got a lot in common. You know, Ryan Leaf, Dwayne Haskins are now synonymous with one another. It seems. Congratulations, Dwayne. You blew a lot of talent. It seems. Maybe this is a wake up call. Maybe the second chance he might get in the league will kind of spur him to something great. But all signs point to not going to happen, which sucks because I mean the kid's talented, but he just kind of just didn't, I guess, want it bad enough. I don't really know. So let me know what you think down below of this move. Obviously, I agree it was probably the right move for both people. Maybe a change of scenery gets him refocused, remotivated, ready to play, or maybe he just wasn't ready to be in the league. I'm not too sure what his future holds, but doesn't seem as bright as when he was drafted with the 15th overall pick. So, yeah, so that's the news. Let me know what you think down below. I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. Yeah. I don't know. Other than that, everything's going good. Hopefully, you have a good rest of your day. I don't know, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, all that YouTube stuff. And yeah, thanks to you so much for listening. Peace out. Go Patriots. Go Lions. And of course, I don't know. Season's almost over. I can't believe it. It's depressing. So, season's over for Dwayne Haskins, though.